Hello everyone. So we are continuing from the last class. Now applications of op amp. So applications of op amp. These are the different applications of op amp: linear voltage amplifier, integrator, differentiator, function generator, impedance transformer, differential amplifier, voltage comparator, filter, and many other devices. These are different applications. Now, so we will see all one of applications one by one. The first one is the inverter. Okay, now these are the inverter means inverting the input signal. So see the arrangement. The input signal V1 is applied to the inverting terminal, non-inverting terminal is connected to ground, R1 and RF. Okay, so output voltage equal to the gain into input voltage V1. So if these two are same, output VO equal to minus V1. That is, the output is the inversion of the input voltage. We are getting 180-degree phase shift. That is called inverter. Okay, so you have studied all these circuits in the 4th sem. So just I am repeating that. Now adders adding the input voltages. Here three input voltages are there: V1, V2, V3. Okay, so output is sum of these three voltages and with some gain. Okay, so VO equal to RF by R1 into V1, RF by R1 into V1 plus RF by R2 into V2 plus RF by R3 into V3. If R1, R2, R3 are same and R all are same, all resistors are same, then VO equal to minus V1 plus V2 plus V3. The minus because the inputs are applied to the non-inverting terminal. So it's the inverting adder. Next, subtractor. Subtractor, here we are subtracting the two input signals. So here one signal V1 is applied to the first op amp. So here we are getting input as minus V1 RF by R1 gain. So in the subtractor, one input is V2 and the input is this one minus V RF by R1. So at the output we are getting VO equal to minus, because it's the inverting subtractor. Here we are adding two inputs, so it is a adder circuit. So here we are getting the inverted input, that is minus. Okay, so we are subtracting the two inputs. So VO equal to sum of these two. So V2, this one is minus, so we are getting minus of that. So if RF, R1, R2, R3 all are same, okay, then it acts as a pure subtractor. So VO equal to V1 minus V2. So multiplier and divider circuit. So in this circuit, VO equal to minus RF by R1 into V1, that is the inverting circuit, inverting amplifier. So if RF by R1, if RF in this one, RF is more than R1, it acts as a multiplier. If RF is less than R1, it acts as a divider. Okay, now if this one is 2, so 2 into V2, that is multiplier. Okay, it is 0.2, that is act as a divider, right? So if RF is more than R1, it acts as a multiplier. If RF is less than R1, it acts as a divider. Now, sir, you can convert this one as a multiplier as well as a divider. Now, this one is integrator circuit. Okay, in the integrator, now see this arrangement. We have one resistor, one capacitor. Now, this is the direction of the current. Okay, both currents are almost same because no current enters into the device. So if I take the same thing, IN equal to IC, so IN equal to V minus this voltage minus this voltage divided by resistance. So here the change in voltage, okay, that is differentiation of V out minus V dash or V minus into C. Okay, so according to virtual ground concept, this one is ground, so this also 0. So V dash or V minus equal to 0. So when we apply this one in this equation, so you will get this term. Okay, so by integration, so VO equal to minus 1 by RC integration of V1 dt. That is integrator. So output voltage is the integration of the input voltage. Next is differentiation. Now you apply the same concept in the differentiation. The same Kirchhoff's current law you apply and substitute the values. You will get the final expression as VO equal to minus RC d by dt into V1. That is differentiation of the input signal. So output is the differentiation of the input voltage. Next is buffer amplifier. Now buffer amplifier. So voltage follower arrangement you can see in this diagram. This one act as a buffer amplifier. Buffer is to separate is used to separate the input and output state two stages. So here input impedance of this stage is infinite. Okay, so output is equal to the input signal. It is a voltage follower. Output follows the input voltage. So output equal to input. Okay, the input impedance is infinite. So output equal to input. It acts as a buffer amplifier. Okay, so when the input impedance is infinite, so you can overcome the overloading problem of the stage, each stage. Next, differential amplifier. So differential amplifier, two inputs are there. At the output we are getting difference of the two input, that is amplified by the gain. Okay, so output voltage of the amplifier is proportional to difference between the two input voltages. Okay, so here output equal to differential gain into V plus minus V minus, that is differential gain. Okay, now same thing here they have written. So output equal to differential gain into V2 minus V1. When the two input voltages are equal, okay, output voltage is 0. When both the inputs are same, output voltage is 0. Okay, equal inputs are known as common mode signals because the input signal is common to both inputs. However, in actual practice, when equal input voltages are applied to the inputs, the output voltage is not exactly equal to 0. Okay, we are expecting 0, but it is not equal to 0. We are getting small amount of output voltage. Okay, that is common mode condition. Okay, so not exactly equal to 0 on account of difference in response of the input to two inputs to common mode signal. So the common mode gain equal to, under common mode condition, common mode gain equal to output voltage divided by common mode input voltage. Now GCM is the common mode gain, VCM is the common mode input voltage. So common mode rejection ratio is defined as common mode gain, differential gain divided by common mode gain. Now CMRR in decibels, 20 log base 10 GD divided by GCM in decibels. Now advantages of differential input signal. Two simple advantages given. Next circuit is next topic is attenuator. Attenuator, like amplifier. In the amplifier we are amplifying the signal, we are increasing the signal level. In attenuator we are reducing the signal level. Okay, by proper planning, proper circuit design, we can reduce the signal by some amount. Okay, an attenuator is two-port resistive network and is used to reduce the signal level by the given amount. Okay, that is called attenuator. In some application, attenuator is required to reduce the signal strength. In number of applications, it is necessary to introduce the specified loss between the source and a matched load without altering the input impedance relationships. Okay, so here in the attenuator we are not changing anything, we are just reducing. It is a pure resistive network. We are not changing any frequency, we are not making any modification, we are just reducing the signal level. Attenuator may be symmetrical or asymmetrical and can be either fixed or variable. A fixed attenuator with constant attenuation is called a pad. Okay. Variable attenuators are used as a control volume in radio broadcasting section. So you might have seen this one, volume control, the reducing the volume. So that is nothing but a attenuator. Attenuators are also used in laboratory to obtain the small value of voltage or current for testing circuits. You might have used this one in your function generator. There is an attenuator button that is 20 dB, 40 dB. When you press that, the signal strength will reduce. That is called attenuation, reducing the signal level. Okay. Now attenuation is expressed in decibels or in nappers. The attenuation offered by a network in decibel is given by attenuation in dB equal to attenuation in dB equal to attenuation in dB equal to 10 log of P1 by Pi by input power divided by output power. That is attenuation in dB. Next, filters. You are familiar with this filter. Filter, what is filter? Sending some allowing some signals and blocking some signal, that is filter. So low pass filter, high pass filter, band pass filter, band stop filter, you are familiar with this. Now these are the different graphs for the filters. You just go through it. Any doubt you can ask.